Hi everyone. I want to spend a minute talking about my electric toothbrush. I was to the dentist today. The reason for this appointment was getting the cavity right in that corner of my mouth filled. What I wanted to talk about was being able to take care of your teeth, and this is where this comes in. This is a Philips Sonicare toothbrush. And so it's kind of like a little jackhammer going up and down like this. But when it's in your mouth, it's going back and forth like this. What crossed my mind was having an electric toothbrush would be an option, especially if you're not able to afford the cost of a dentist on a regular basis. So for my teeth, I need appointments every 3 months to stay on top of the plaque that builds up. I've never smoked in my life, but if you see the yellow on my teeth, that's from medication that was prescribed to me as a child, specific to my hip surgeries and the pain control for me. It's something that's not used now because it weakens the enamel, part of the problem I've got happening now. So part of the strategy is using this at home, and the hygienist that does my teeth is telling me it makes a difference. I'm having a lot of problems with my hips and knees. Today I bought a second unit, so I've got one in the bathroom and I've got a second one in the kitchen. The idea is that it's where I'm going to be. That's not the extra effort and stress on my body, so I'm able to take the best care possible for myself. When I asked about buying the second toothbrush from the dentist, I explained why I was asking for it, and they get it, and they're happy to see me committed to my life. So this has a special price at the dentist, and it's one of the things I would mention to you if money's tight. And the only other thing that you need to know is the end gets changed. It's just got this little hole here, and that's kind of like the jackhammer if you can see it. And it's got a little charging station that sits in the bathroom. Conceivably, you could get one and share it between two people if you kept on changing the head, although it would become tiring quite quickly, and you'd want to have one for each person eventually because of the monotony of changing the head on the toothbrush. So this sort of does a good job in conjunction with the regular cleanings. The idea of having the toothbrush in the bathroom and then one in the kitchen is about making life easier, and it's about pain control and taking care of myself. It's something that I thought of when I was thinking through the logistics of my life and how things are changing and what it is that I need. So I would use this as an example for yourself to think through if there are ideas that you could do that would benefit you and that would help promote your quality of life. So if you're struggling, but you're not really sure of what to do, the professional that would be able to help you is called an occupational therapist. They deal with the logistics of managing day-to-day life and how you do things. So if someone had a car accident and maybe had a shoulder injury, they could be hired by their employer to create a new workspace environment, setting up their office to get them back to work as soon as possible. It's the same thing when you have a surgery. If you're needing extra help, you could ask the hospital for an inpatient appointment with the occupational therapist and talk about the types of things that are in your home and ask for ideas of how to do things. Or I would honestly promote 2 or 3 appointments in home with a specific set of questions going into the appointment, number 1, and then number 2 appointment would be to do with follow-up, how it's working, and then the 3rd appointment just for any final changes. There is a point in this where you do need to be vulnerable in telling someone you don't know what's going on with your life, but why you're doing this is to help yourself. And if you think about it in the context of telling an occupational therapist is in their profession, it may find it easier for some people who find it hard opening up to someone. So I wanted to share this with you. I want to encourage you to have the best quality of life as possible. And for me, a little thing like this does help because I sleep better at night when not have to make an extra trip to the toilet, or if I'm having a snack at bedtime, I can get to this now and it's much, much easier for me. Thanks for this time you spent with me today. Bye for now.